From an earthquake that triggered a 35-foot tsunami to those felt over 6,000 miles away, these are the 10 most powerful earthquakes in recorded history. Number 10. Sumatra Earthquake. On April 11, 2012, at 2:38 p.m., a huge undersea earthquake with a magnitude of 8.6 occurred west of the Indonesian island of Sumatra. 2 hours later, there was an 8.2 magnitude aftershock. Initially, authorities feared that the earthquake would cause a tsunami. Warnings were issued across the Indian Ocean. However, these warnings were later cancelled. Despite its large size, this earthquake occurred very remotely and produced no destructive tsunamis. 10 deaths and 12 injuries were reported, most of them caused by issues related to panic. Number 9. Assam Tibet Earthquake. On August 15, 1950 at 7:39 p.m., a massive earthquake occurred in the Mishmi Hills, an area disputed between China and India. This quake caused destructive damage in both Assam, India, Tibet, and China. Approximately 4,800 people were killed. The epicenter was located near Rima, Tibet. After the earthquake, large landslides blocked the Subansiri River. This natural dam broke 8 days later, creating a wave 23 feet high, which inundated several villages and killed 536 people. The earthquake left 5 million homeless. Number 8. Rat Islands Earthquake, Alaska. On February 4th, 1965 at 7:01 p.m., an 8.7 magnitude earthquake hit the Rat Islands off the coast of Alaska. It triggered a tsunami over 33 feet high on Shimya Island. Flooding caused $10,000 worth of damage on Amchitka Island. Thanks to its distant location, the destruction was minimal. Number 7. Ecuador-Colombia Earthquake. On January 31st, 1906, the Ecuador-Colombia earthquake occurred at 3:36 p.m. off the coast of Ecuador. This earthquake had a magnitude of 8.8 and produced large tsunamis over 16 feet high. They destroyed 49 houses and caused between 500 and 1,500 casualties. This earthquake was recorded as far as San Diego and San Francisco, California. Number 6. Mali Earthquake, Chile. On February 27, 2010, at 3:34 a.m., about 2 miles off the coast of Chile, the Mali earthquake struck. The magnitude of 8.8 had intense shaking that lasted for about 3 minutes. Tsunami warnings were issued in 53 countries and waves reached up to 50 feet high. Several coastal towns in south-central Chile were devastated by the tsunami triggered by the earthquake. Buildings collapsed in many cities, including the capital, Santiago, causing many deaths and leading to widespread looting. A total of 525 victims were confirmed dead, with another 25 people missing. More than 2 million people were affected by this earthquake. The total damage is estimated between $15 and $30 billion. Number 5. Kamchatka Earthquake, Russia. On November 4th, 1952 at 4:58 a.m., a 9.0 magnitude earthquake struck off the coast of the Kamchatka Peninsula in the far eastern region of Russia. It produced a destructive Pacific-wide tsunami with waves up to 60 feet high. Most citizens fled to the surrounding hills and were able to escape the first wave. However, most returned to the town and were killed by the second wave. An estimated 10,000 to 15,000 people died, and the damage was estimated at more than $17 million. The waves traveled as far as Peru, Chile, Hawaii, and New Zealand. Number 4. Tohoku Earthquake, Japan. On March 11, 2011 at 2:46 p.m., a massive undersea megathrust earthquake off the coast of Japan occurred. The 9 to 9.1 magnitude earthquake triggered a massive tsunami, with waves up to 133 feet high that traveled as far as 6 miles inland. These waves caused extensive and severe structural damage in the northeastern part of Japan. Airports, roads, and railroads were destroyed. Over 127,000 buildings were totally collapsed, and over 1 million buildings were partially collapsed or damaged. The tsunami also caused nuclear accidents, triggered a dam to collapse, and crippled the infrastructure of the country. Thousands had to evacuate. More than 450,000 people became homeless, and more than 15,500 died. Number 3. Indian Ocean Earthquake. On the day after Christmas in 2004, thousands of European and American tourists flocked to the beaches of Thailand. Sri Lanka, and Indonesia. At 7:59 a.m., a 9.1 magnitude earthquake triggered a massive tsunami within 20 minutes. 100-foot mountains of water engulfed Sumatra, Fanga, and Chennai, killing more than 230,000 people in a matter of hours. Buildings crumbled, cars were swept up, and people were caught by surprise with no chance to escape. The Boxing Day earthquake ruptured the greatest fault length of any recorded earthquake, spanning a distance of 900 miles. The earthquake had the longest duration ever observed, between 8.3 and 10 minutes long. The entire planet vibrated, with seismometers across the world recording the ground moving as much as 0.4 inches. The total energy released by the quake was 550 million times as strong as the Hiroshima atomic bomb. Number 2. The Great Alaska Earthquake. On March 27, 1964, a dramatic earthquake hit at 5:36 p.m., just as many Alaskans were sitting down to eat dinner. The Great Alaska Earthquake was a magnitude 9.2 and occurred on a Good Friday. It lasted over 4 minutes and was so powerful that it registered in all but 3 U.S. states. The earthquake triggered a swell of devastating tsunamis, landslides, and submarine slumps that caused massive property damage and death. A 27-foot-high tsunami destroyed the village of Chiniga, killing 23 of the 68 people who lived there. Survivors outran the wave, climbing to higher ground. It also caused a massive underwater landslide. The Port Valdez city, harbor, and docks collapsed. A total of 139 people are believed to have died, 15 as a result of the earthquake itself, 106 from the subsequent tsunami in Alaska, 5 from the tsunami in Oregon, and 13 from the tsunami in California. It was quickly identified that parts of the Alaskan coast moved up as much as 50 feet. Thousands of aftershocks followed, some measuring as high as 6.2. This quake led to scientific breakthroughs in subduction earthquakes and how to minimize their destruction. Number 1. Valdivia Earthquake, Chile. On May 22, 1960, the largest earthquake in recorded history, a magnitude 9.5, struck southern Chile. The Valdivia earthquake, also known as the Great Chilean Earthquake, hit in the afternoon at 3:11 p.m. It was centered approximately 100 miles off the coast of Chile and lasted approximately 10 minutes. It triggered a massive tsunami with waves up to 82 feet high that hit the Chilean coast and traveled all the way across the Pacific Ocean. The tsunami was recorded as far as 6,200 miles from the epicenter, reaching Japan and even the Philippines. The death toll was approximately 1,600 people, with another 3,000 injured. The economic damage totaled more than $550 million. Over 2 million were left homeless in the aftermath. Do you have a powerful earthquake that didn't make our list? Tell us about it in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. New videos are posted every week. Until next time, thanks for watching Best Top 5s.